Okay. It is with great pride and humility that I stand before you to accept this honor. If you don't mind, please excuse this bit of rambling. Truthfully, it only seems like yesterday that I set sail in the world of community journalism, and now I shake my head to realize how the ensuing decades flew by. Along the way, I forged incredible friendships. Lessons were learned, some painful, but most heartwarming and enriching. I still find it difficult to realize that my chapter in this glorious newspaper adventure ended so abruptly, and yet I relish the possibilities of this next segment of my life. I found the task of drafting a 4-minute, 6-minute speech to accept this honor to be really difficult. Honestly, I fear that I have lost a town to bullshit. And then after 30 seconds, I would run out of things to say. Never fear, I can still shovel it with the best of them. But to distill my 42-year career into a span of a few minutes proved to be quite a challenge. So here goes. Reflection of one's career usually prompts acknowledging pivotal moments that help lay the foundation for the future. For me, my involvement with PNA, or PNPA, as it was at the time, was not an event, but a very special person. It was Tim Williams. Were it not for Tim, I would not be standing here tonight. Little did I know that accepting a position on the board of directors of the Pennsylvania Society of Newspaper Editors, which stretched to over 30 years and involved into serving as chairman of this august organization, not once but twice. Thanks to Tim's gentle yet insistent mentoring, I realized the value of active service to PNPA not only benefited our newspaper, but every newspaper. My tenure with the PA News Media Association was key to forging many friendships with countless newspaper people, which in turn helped me to guide our newspapers, our employees, our clients through challenges and successes. Tim's limitless patience, encyclopedic knowledge. I dare you to name a state Tim couldn't recite the name of the newspapers and who the publishers were, and often when they started their careers. His wit, his enthusiasm, his calm perseverance helped guide me as a member of the PA News Media Association and co-owner of numerous publications. And even though he's not here tonight, I really feel his presence. I really do. I've ended a career that has been replete with unexpected joys and many heart-wrenching events. My life has been enriched with the formation of lifelong friendships, and yes, along with too many frustrations fueled by ignorance and plain old stupidity, some of which rested squarely on my shoulders. I learned there are incredible benefits if I only listen. For many years, that was the only message written on a Post-it note on my computer monitor. Listen. We didn't shy away from challenges. One of the moments of which I'm most proud involved our lawsuit against the Borough of Middletown, which established a federal case law that held governments cannot pull advertising as a way to punish newspapers as a retaliation for the reporting and editorializing. But now that I'm out of my career's driver's seat, it's satisfying to find that the bumps in the road of life aren't quite as jarring as they used to be. This change of pace has opened up new priorities, and yet it also affords me the opportunity to reflect on accomplishments of having done a job to the best of my ability for preserving, at least for a time, the power of the written and printed word, of the opportunity to help others relish their strengths, and yes, accept accept there were shortcomings. I'm proud to recognize that my career was anything but a solo adventure. In fact, it has been one hell of a shared ride with Louise, my partner in business for 42 years and in marriage for 46. The question I'm often asked was, how could you and your wife work together for so many years? My answer has always been, how could I not?
Good answer.
Yes, sure, there were times when we didn't see eye to eye, or I obtusely allowed my I gotta fix it now attitude to take over. Those were the most knuckle-headed errors that I will always regret. But we persevered, and there were more good times than bad. Louise, my wife, partner, muse, supporter, advisor, and critic, has been my guiding light and continues to be. So as together we walk life's next path in this splendid adventure. This reflection of my career would be incomplete without recognition of the family who filled integral roles in our 165-year-old newspaper business. Most recently, our daughter Juliana, who, by the way, is celebrating her birthday today. She is the most talented, creative designer I know. Our son Ben, who when barely a teenager begrudgingly stuffed newspaper inserts and delivered newspapers. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, both of my brothers-in-laws, Louise's grandfather, and finally, her Uncle Hen, who took a chance on a 23-year-old kid with a Bachelor of Science degree and zero experience in journalism. It truly was a family affair filled with outstanding events and yes, some devastating episodes. And anyone who has worked in the family business will know what I mean. Some of you know that I'm a fan of Frank Sinatra's music. There's one song with the words penned by Paul Anka that resonates with me as I reflect on my life in the world of newspapers. Frank's classic rendition of the song My Way. The song reflects on a life's highs and lows, challenges and accomplishments. And I can say without hesitation that thanks to everyone, family, colleagues, and friends who pushed me, mentored me, supported me, you played integral roles in forging a long and fulfilling career. As the song says, I lived a life that's full. And for that I am forever grateful and say to all of you, thank you. Thank you.